Hello there everyone and welcome back. So this is going to be my first bit of tech unboxing. Just want to give a big shout out to everybody so far that's liked my videos and took the time to watch them. I appreciate you all. If you can all give a like, share and subscribe on this and any of my other videos, I'd deeply appreciate it. And I'm going to now have a look at this, which is something I've bought for my Xbox, and as you'll see by the name Switchbox, it's going to be for my PC as well. So, little story, I am currently recording things like games and stuff, game footage, onto an external hard drive on the Xbox because you get a much better quality with the game DVR than you do by uploading it to Xbox Live. So you get basically the raw files if you save them onto an external memory stick or hard drive. And I have I think it's a 2 terabyte external hard drive. It's my Sea of Thieves one, in fact, and I use that, for movies that I've got, backed up pictures of the kids and stuff, all the family stuff. But I'm also using it for storage for my Xbox for the DVR. Now, when it comes to trying to get that data off and putting it onto the PC to do anything with it, it means I have to unplug it all and move it over. And that's a bit of a pain. Convenience is king. We know that. But I've also got a wireless mouse and keyboard that I also can now use on the Xbox to use things like Edge and games like Gears Tactics that will use mouse and keyboard. There's plenty of other games that use it, but they're just the 2 that I've tried it on and that I'm actually interested in. And I'm so grateful they've actually put a mouse and keyboard on the web browser. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, long time coming. But this just means that what I can do with this is I can plug the hard drive and the dongle for the mouse and keyboard into these, and this, at the press of a button, should just switch it between the Xbox and the PC, not requiring me to unplug it all and swap it over each time. So let's open this and let's have a look at it. And I will be doing some more video later on of it in action. So stick with me for that bit as well. So let's have a go. Let's get this open, shall we? So you can see, oh, by the way, this is a company called UGreen. And I'm sure a lot of you have bought cables and things like that off Amazon. I'll leave the link to the description for this one. But so far, I've actually been very impressed with UGreen. I've only ever had one fault with any of their products, and it was a USB-C cable. It was a big, long... I wanted a long USB-C cable to charge my phone while I was using it. And it was supposed to be a fast charge, and it was barely charging. Sent it back. Amazon policy, obviously, they just take it straight back, and I got another one and it was fine. So I think I just got a faulty one, which is not uncommon, is it? Let's face it. So let's just have a look at this now. So this is a 4-port UGreen USB 3 switch box. Enables 2 PCs to share up to 4 USB devices. And you can see that. 5 gigabits per second, plug and play, USB 3, all the stuff we never read. So let's just get into this. Let's have a look and see what we've got inside. Okay. So, I think oh, there it is. Oh, I see, right, so it was there. Okay, that's that. Let's just move that over there for the moment. We'll come back to that. That's the actual hub by the look of it. So let's see what we've got inside here. So I'm going to have to stand up because I've realised I'm knocking the table again. I'm shaking the camera. Very professional. Okay. The usual guff. Nobody ever reads. But actually, this might be something that maybe I might give a quick look at. For me, there's the English ones, but I think it's fairly straightforward. So this is going to be, I'll put that over there out of the way for now. So here we've got what looks like just 2 USB-A to USB-A cables. Okay, that's 1 and 2. Now, yeah, it is. So it's just 2 USB-A to USB-A cables, and let's get this thing open, shall we? There we go. Oh, there's the usual. Oh, man, I hate this stuff, but it's really satisfying. Anything better than peeling the labels off new things. Deeply satisfying. Right, well, that's actually much nicer looking than I thought, actually. Oh, that's really quite nice. So there we go. So I'm not sure whether it requires it, but there is a 5-volt in micro. Let me switch that around, sorry. Micro in. Now, I don't know whether it needs that to power it, but I will let you know later when I've read the instructions and been through it. Button's nice little switch button. And there's the 4 ports to plug in, and then these two, obviously, rule of USB. You try it one way, it's never the right way first time. Oh, there you go, was that time though. Exception to the rule every time. Okay, so there it is. So then you've got these two that go out each end. One goes in the Xbox, one will go in the PC, and then whatever 4 devices I like can go into there. And at the push of the button, I can just flick that over. Right, well, that's the end of this part of the video. I am going to now go home and I'm going to plug this in and give it a go, and I will let you know how it is. Back in a minute. Okay, so here we are. So here is, as you can see, I've got the switch box just here. There's the button just on top. I've got one USB cable plugged into my Series X just over to the side here, and then the other cable plugged into my laptop. And I've currently got my Logitech wireless mouse. It's only a cheap one. Wireless mouse and keyboard, which is just here. They're plugged into one of the ports, and then I've got my external 2TB hard drive, obviously Sea of Thieves themed, standard. And as you can see from this, I'm going to just move that there. You can see the mouse pointer just there moving around, works perfectly. And I can type in somewhere. Oh, it helps if you turn it on. There, see? So that works great. So now I'm going to push this button, and then we're going to see what happens straight away onto the Xbox. You can see straight away that's disconnected from there. Okay, and as you can see there, we will be able to. I've had to do this bit freestyle because I couldn't get the arm to reach out far enough away from the TV, so this bit will be a bit shaky. Sorry about that. So that is now, after pressing that button, it is now switched to my Series X, and if I click on, say, Edge, for example, I now have control of the mouse. And I can even just run games from the xCloud in the browser as well now. So I would imagine that will be something very useful in the future when PC games and things like that come to the Xbox Cloud. You'll be able to just press that button, switch it over. Because if you're like me, you haven't got a PC powerful enough to run PC games at the moment, you know, that's going to be brilliant. And there it is, see? So, and now all I can do now is, if I tap this button again now, you can hear that noise there. That was the mouse just disconnecting. And I'm going to switch back to the PC now to show you that. Okay, and there it is. It's back on now, and oops, I've just accidentally clicked on something I didn't want to, but you can see there that that is my drive that's automatically popped back up as it's switched back over. Mouse and keyboard, now working back on the PC again. So yeah, really quite a handy piece of tech that. It's going to be something that's really going to help save some time. I'm starting to have second thoughts though about using my hard drive that I have pictures and things backed up on as the one that switches, because as I'm sure many of you have had in the past, swapping USB drives over, sometimes it doesn't like it. So I think what I'm going to use probably in the future is just a USB stick, plug that in, and for the most part I will be swapping DVR stuff from my Xbox straight to the laptop. So that will make things a lot easier in the future. And it's obviously got really good implications for when PC games start coming to xCloud as well, because that's going to make switching things over easier. And obviously, as you saw, the web browser, because I do use the web browser on the TV quite a bit, usually when I'm looking for game guides and things like that. So it's just easier to just flick over from the achievement list straight onto the browser and have the mouse. So yeah, I'm actually very impressed with that, and like I've said before, the build quality is very good. UGreen seem to make some really good stuff. I'd put them, they're getting close, if not the same as the sort of Anchor stuff, which I've got some of their products, which are really good quality as well. Yeah, I'm very impressed with it, and I'd recommend it to anybody who's in a similar situation where you want to basically easily swap a mouse and keyboard and some sort of storage between a PC and any console really that allows it. For me, it just happens to be the Xbox, but yeah, it's very useful, and I'll be leaving links to where I got it from, which was just from Amazon. So I'll leave a link for that in the description. And that is pretty much the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and if you guys would be kind enough to leave me a like and possibly subscribe, and maybe even hit that notification bell, I would very much appreciate it. And share this out as well, because more eyes the better. So thanks again guys, and take care. I'll see you all soon.